you are f***ed up. You're f***ed up. But at the same time, what do you do to f*** yourself? What is up, peeps? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another great, exhilarating video on personal development. So anyway, right now I'm just finishing up my pre-workout. I'm going to go do upper body today, an upper body workout. It's 7:46 in the morning. I woke up about an hour ago, and yeah, I'm feeling great. I had a good dinner last night, so today will be a great workout. I'm off today, obviously. Typically, I work at 6:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, and then just veg out, make some YouTube videos, you know, whatever it is. But this morning, I feel good. I have this workout, this pre-workout, which I'm gonna review soon. And my smartwatch is telling me to move, and I am moving, whatever. So this morning I wanted to talk to you guys about something different. If you haven't noticed, I'm using a different camera right now, and the reason for that is my higher end camera, the one I'm shooting on right now, is a G5X Canon, which is very old, but at the same time it's one of those vlogging cameras that actually will probably last a while if you take good care of it and know how to use it. The only thing I don't like about this camera is that right now, if you want to put a mic, you need to purchase an extension cord, an adapter, if you will, a better sound quality. And by all means, comment below and let me know if the sound quality in this video is a little bit better. So the reason why I switched cameras is because this camera has the flippy screen, so I can be able to see myself. Like every now and then I can make sure it's still recording and everything looks good, the focus is good. Whereas the higher end camera that I was using, the 4K camera, it can only shoot up to 15 minutes of video, and sometimes I babble for minutes on end, and next thing you know it, I say something good and it gets deleted or it doesn't get recorded, and that's a bummer. Then I have to try and repeat and see if I can reset what I just said, and sometimes it's not as good, or the quality of information I provide is not as good as the one I just said, and then vice versa, obviously. So it's just, I want a camera that can last. And this one, although albeit probably 2015, maybe, I don't know how old it is, but it's an old camera. It's only 1080p, but at the same time, if you can tell, and let me know again in the comments below if the quality is any better. I think if you have good lighting, and then, like I said, a separate mic, an external mic that you can attach to this, even in a higher end camera, if you have an external mic, audio is very important. So let me know in the comments if I still need to improve on it or if it's okay for now. As I grow in this channel, I'm gonna probably purchase more equipment and make the videos a lot better quality for you guys. Anyway, long-winded introduction there. Reason for this video really is A, the little bit of change in the camera, but B, if you notice, my cover photo in my channel has changed to my signature, and in the bottom of that it says, "The key to happiness is by solving problems." Now, this may be like obvious to a lot of you guys, but to those who don't know that or don't feel that way, let me explain. So recently I purchased this book. It's by Mark Manson, and the title is The Subtle Art of Not Giving. Now, obviously, the title of the book already hooked me, and I thought that given this day and age, this is something that not only is controversial, but also can piss off a lot of people or trigger a lot of softies out there, and you know who you are. But it's actually not what you think it is. Now, the thing is, this book has been around since 2016, at least publication date was 2016. So why I haven't noticed about this book back then, it's beyond me. Mainly probably because I read less. I'm not really an avid reader like my dad, who's a voracious reader, and I kind of want to be like that. But you can only be yourself, so I can only do the best I can. But I do want to read more, and that is something I do recommend highly to you guys. If you're not a reader or don't read a lot, is to try and read more every day, whether it's 1 page a day or 1 book a month or whatever it is. Start gradually improving your reading skills and just getting better at reading more. So that's not me. I'm not a reader. I like to write every now and then. I want to be a writer also. But first off, I want to be able to read as many books as I can, because I truly believe that the more books you read, the better you'll be intellectually, and how your mind processes things and how you see the world in the end of it will improve greatly if you keep reading. Obviously, if you read the wrong crap all the time, then you're gonna learn more crap. So I suggest that you pick and choose the type of books that speaks to you the most. And this book right here spoke to me. And like I mentioned, it's not what you think it is, at least in my perspective. It's got like total of 9 chapters, and I just started reading it 2 days ago. I bought it though like a few months ago, but I just started reading it two days ago, and I'm already 6 chapters in. And like I said, it's got 9 chapters, and today I'm on the verge of finishing it. It'll be the fastest book I've ever read from beginning to end, and it's not terribly long, and maybe that's part of the reason for it, but it's only about over 200 pages, and I've read longer books before, but so far this has been the only book that is a page turner for me. There are some books I've read in the past that got really interesting, and then kind of like I doze off, or the chapters weren't as informative or entertaining. Whereas in this book, as I read it, I noticed that I kept turning the pages. I want no more, and then next you know it, chapter 1 is done. Kept doing it again for chapter 2. It's just like the fastest book I've ever. I've never read that fast before. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a good reader, and I don't like reading because it's boring. At the same time, because it's boring and challenging, I want to attack it, and that's really the basis behind my cover photo. The key to happiness is solving problems, and that's what allowed this content in this book outlines are your problems, to not so much glorify your problems, because everybody's got them, and it sucks to have problems, but the book outlines the fact that you will have problems no matter what, and you may solve a problem that will make you happy temporarily, but in place of that will be another problem, and so on and so forth. It's going to just be a loop, and the book tries to teach you how to manage those problems in a way, and ultimately making you a happier person. And that's why I decided to use that phrase in my cover photo, because after reading this book so far, I've changed my perspective on problems, on our flaws, on negativity in general. And I know I'm going to be reading more books in the same that has the same perspectives in order to finally get it. And I'm slowly getting it, but I'm not there yet. I think I'm in the verge of changing a lot of my perspectives in life, which is good. Sometimes change is bad, but you can't escape the fact that the only thing constant is change. There's no way you cannot change and cannot learn. You're learning every day, whether you know it or not, whether it's direct or not. You're changing every day and learning every day. So I've learned from this book that flaws are okay, which is obvious, should be obvious, but there's a lot of people that are not true to themselves. They say they know themselves. They say they're being honest, but in reality, they're not. They hide their flaws. It's much easier to lie about your flaws than it is to showcase your flaws, because no one wants to show their flaws. It's, even though we all know we have flaws, we're not perfect. But the thing is, people are trying to be perfect. People are always trying to be positive. Where in reality, we're just human beings. And I think the book reminds us that when you are f***ed up, you're f***ed up. But at the same time, what do you do to f*** yourself? Sorry to use that F word a lot, but that's the other thing. You know, the F word. I mean, you could obviously substitute that with a different word that's much more professional, much more encouraging, I guess, if you don't feel encouraged by what he says in this book, if you have read it. If you have, by the way, I also want to know that in the comments, if you've read the book, what do you think of it? Do you agree with what I said, or are you the complete opposite? And if so, by all means, comment below and let me know. Because it's all about perspectives for me, learning new things. I want to learn it from a variety of sources, not just from one source, which is in this book. Mark Manson, first time I've read about him, got me though inspired to, like I said earlier, change my perspective a little bit, and then maybe even look more into his work. That's not to say that I agree with a lot of the things he said in this book or in him in general. I still don't know what he's about. I don't know his philosophies, but so far I'm liking what I'm reading, and for the most part it aligns with what I want to achieve, or what I currently believe to be. And you know, I like things that are different. I like things that challenges your mind, challenges your thinking. And I think this book, if you, like I said, have not gotten it yet, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you read it front to back and learn from it if possible. And then maybe hopefully it speaks to you like it's speaking to me so far. I've, like I said, 3 chapters to go, and then today would have marked my 3rd day finishing this book. Like I said, finishing a book over 200 pages in 3 days is unprecedented for me. You know, I've never done that before. So yeah, that's it. I'm just wanted to let you guys know the small changes that's happening in my channel, this book that I'm reading, and there'll be more of that, more kind of book reviews in a way. I didn't really review this. There's more to it that I want to talk about, but I'll do that in another video. But in the meantime, I am getting really hyped, getting really jittery, getting energetic, and I'm about to go work out. Finish my pre-workout. So that's it for today. As always, guys, if you want to support the channel, please smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Take care now. Bye-bye.